Hello, everyone. I'm here with Ahmed Ibrahim. Ahmed is the executive director of the Damas World 8-Ball Championship. And Ahmed, when I first met you in 2002, you told me then that you wanted to make this the biggest and best tournament in the world. Well, you've certainly come a long way. What do you plan to do in the future to make it even better?
Yeah, Jerry. I'm still remember when we were driving from Le Meridian to Fujairah, and you were going to interview me, and you asked me what's your plan for this tournament, and I told you yes, our plan to be the biggest and richest tournament in the world, and Alhamdulillah, we got a plan, strategic plan for the tournament to make it one of the biggest event in the pool world. I think now we reach halfway. Now we are, one of the richest, one of the biggest tournament in the world, and everybody's want to play in Fujairah, and I think we are going in the right direction. But our vision is to be number one tournament in the world.
Well, you know, this is more than just a tournament, Ahmed. The people come here, they have a good time. We've done some awfully fun things over the years, riding on camels in the desert and having barbecues under tents.
Yes.
I know this is a lot more to you than just a pool tournament.
Yeah, as you know, Jerry, our plan or our vision is not only to do the tournament and just players came here and do the tournament and go with the money back. No, we want everybody here to relax, everybody come here to join the hospitality, because this part of the world, which is UAE and United Arab Emirates, we are organizing so many events, but our uh, the way to represent the tournament is different. We want everybody to come here to join, to relax, and we have very nice 1 week or 8 days together to see the friends from all over around the world, and also to learn from them, learn from their culture, so they will know about us more. They know about the Arabic culture, about Islamic rules, because this is very important. This is in our message, and I think we reach in that point. So everybody want to come to Fujairah, and and they are ready to come and stay and enjoy the hospitality and enjoy this tournament.
Well, they certainly do that. Mr. Ibrahim here puts on a spread every night, a grand dinner for these people right here in the tournament hall. There are 7 or 8 main courses every night, salads, breads, desserts, appetizers. It's
Tabbouleh.
tabbouleh, hummus.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. We tend to put a little weight on here in Fujairah. Now, you've gotten to know all these players. We're getting down to the finals. Pick a winner for us, Ahmed.
In my opinion, the final will be between Marcus Shamat and Elcano.
Who will win?
I think this year we have a new winner.
That would be Marcus Shamat. So we have we have Ahmed on record now. And tell me one more thing.
Yeah.
This tournament, as it has grown, it has also grown in importance around the world. Has it grown in importance to the people of Fujairah?
Yeah, because the tournament is very important for all the people in Fujairah. Because, as I told you, it's just not small tournament. It's like a carnival. So Fujairah, now this tournament is a number one sport event in Fujairah. Because before we have a boat racing and Formula, but now the pool tournament become one of the main event in Fujairah. And what I see, the support from His Highness, the ruler of Fujairah, Sheikh Hamad bin Muhammad al-Sharki, and also his brother, Sheikh Saleh bin Hamad al-Sharki. And his continuous support to make this tournament not only a tournament. And he himself, His Highness Sheikh Saleh al-Sharki, he's involved and he's always with you. You can see yesterday, Jerry, when he was talking with the players. And
Yes.
So this is not only the tournament, this is good chance to promote Fujairah. Also, you know, the sport and the media was coming and covering the tournament. This year, yesterday I was reading there is more than 9 million people who enter the WPA website to get the result from this tournament. That's big successful for UAE and Emirates of Fujairah to promote it, because Fujairah, as you see, we have so many international chain of the hotels, and this is best environment and tourism destination in the UAE.
Ahmed, we want to take this opportunity to thank you very much for your generosity, your hospitality, and your hard work, and we wish you all the success in the future. Folks, if you can only go to one international billiard event a year, come to Fujairah. You won't regret it.
Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jerry Forsyth, along with Mike Howerton, and welcome back to the beautiful Miramar Resort in Fujairah, United Arab Emirates, our host for the Damas World 8-Ball Championship. Mike, we began this day with 8 players in contention, and we brought it down to only 2.
Yep, Ronnie Alcano and Ralph Souquet. Ronnie started out his day ending the Cinderella story of Bruno Muratori. Now, Bruno's had a great year so far. He's had 2 very nice finishes on the Euro Tour, but this was really his first international event where he has shown the fans what kind of pool he can play. First match of the day, Bruno and Ronnie. Ronnie came out a little slow, and Bruno did have a 2-0 lead, but Ronnie caught his true speed after that. He caught up that deficit in a hurry, went ahead to a 10-5 win. Now, Ronnie's next match was against countryman Dennis Orcoyo. Jerry, you watched more of that match than I did. Can you tell us how the match went?
Yeah, Alcano began strong. He obviously had gotten a good warm-up in his first match of the day, and he came up to an 8-4 lead over Orcoyo. But then things turned around, and it turned around on an error by Alcano when he sank the 8-ball out of turn and lost a match. Then Dennis won 5 matches on the trot and actually went into a lead. From there, it was nip and tuck. These 2 guys were in a heated battle for the rest of that match. It came up to double hill, and the deciding factor was the final break shot where Orcoyo broke dry. From there, it was all Alcano. Alcano won by a 1-game margin, 10-9, and he progresses into the finals.
Ronnie's opponent is going to be Ralph Souquet. Ralph started his day with a match versus Chris Melling. Now, Chris is a 2-time English 8-ball champion, and that experience playing English 8-ball certainly helped him this week. It didn't really help him against Ralph, though. Ralph basically had his way with the match. It was a 10-3 win. Ralph didn't even look like he was really challenged. His next match, however, Ralph was definitely challenged. The last match of the night, Ralph against Marcus Shamat. Back and forth. Neither player seemed to be able to take any sort of a lead. Now, both players were struggling with the humidity. They both mentioned after the match how much it was changing the way the table was behaving, and the balls weren't really doing what they expected to do. But at the end, Ralph ground out a win, as Ralph is very capable of doing. We've seen him do it many times. It's going to come down to Ralph and Ronnie Alcano at the end. Now, these 2 players are pretty familiar with each other.
Oh, we have seen this matchup in the final of a world championship before. Indeed, in 2006, it was Alcano versus Souquet in the Philippines for the World 9-Ball Championship. And that was a very emotional moment, as we all remember. Souquet, the emotions just poured out of him after Alcano took that title away from him.
Well, and they were playing in the Philippines. Ronnie had a very nice crowd there that was favoring every move he made, and it's kind of similar here. There are a lot of Filipino fans that have been in the stands watching these matches, and they are very vocal about how much they support Ronnie. Ralph says it won't bother him. He says it's not as bad as it was in '06 when they faced off in the World 9-Ball Championships. I had an opportunity to speak to Ralph following his match with Marcus. This is what he had to say. Okay, we're back. No need to check your viewers. Yes, this is a new interview with Ralph. Ralph, we said yesterday, same time, same place. Here we are again.
Yeah, luckily it did happen. I managed to win both my matches today, and First one, I was very satisfied, to be honest. But the second match was the same thriller and really tough fight than last night against Niels. Humidity made it again. I mean, the second match was so hard to play. I made so many mistakes. I missed easy balls. I played bad position due to a really, really hard and fast playing table on the rails. So, well, hopefully tomorrow, the conditions will be like they were in the afternoon today, and then we're definitely going to see a better match.
Well, the match certainly didn't come easy for you or Marcus. I mean, you both, like you say, you both struggled a bit. It seemed to be more a match of having to grind out the win and study the table and figure out everything more so than some of the other matches. Do you think a match like that is to your advantage, or was it to Marcus's advantage, or which do you think?
Well, obviously it worked out my way, but I'm not going to say. I mean, this is definitely not a condition that I really like and that I'm looking forward to, because it's so hard to focus, to stay on the game, and then when you get cold hands, when it's actually too cold in the whole room, then you start to like tighten up, and then you no more loose, and then you just start focusing on being relaxed and on the table play. And even when you focus on the layouts and the position play, then the table does something totally different than what I had expected and what usually or normally would happen. And that's on one hand really frustrating, because you really look like a beginner, like a dumbass, when you play so bad. But all I can say is, I mean, we both have the same conditions, but I'd rather have good conditions so both players can perform the way they practice, the way they have learned the game, and then you see a truly winner. This is more like a gambling part here.
Well, one more match tomorrow, Ronnie Alcano, and there's no question that the crowd is very much behind Ronnie. I mean, that was obvious from the get-go. But if there's anybody out there who can fade that kind of having the crowd behind your opponent, I think it's probably you. That's not going to bother you tomorrow, is it?
Well, first of all, I don't think it's as bad as it was in 2006 when I played him in the World 9-Ball Championship Finals. Actually, now it's revenge. It's a different discipline, different country, and it can't go any worse than it did in the championship final match 2 years ago. So this year, I believe it's mine, and I'm really going to fight hard to put this title to my resume.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks a lot.
Well, obviously, Suke, a confident player, he is ready for this grudge match. Stay with us. We'll let you know how it turns out.